Hey, what's up, ladies and gents? Hopefully, everybody's having a good day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you're at. Coming back at you with another video on some updates that have come to this HOF 4090 build. Um, Everything has been going fairly well with the build. Yes, the build's going on longer than it's intended to. As I had said in a previous video, it's been getting very difficult to work on this because got some got some family issues, meaning my parents are having health issues and I'm dealing with that. But either which way, the customer has been extremely understanding, which I cannot be more grateful than anything for that. Um, but nonetheless, now that I'm getting a little bit more free time, I'm starting to crack down on the build now, starting to get this wrapped up because overall this build's about 90% done. The CPU loop is nearly done. Once the CPU loop is done, then I jump to the GPU loop. Once that's done, then I do the final wiring on the rig. Then I fill up the loops, bleed them, do the testing on the GPU, do the testing on the CPU, make sure everything is all copacetic. Well, after I update the BIOS, obviously, and then I'll be sending it back to the customer, and that'll be that. But yes, there have been some updates to the rig, so why don't we take and we get into talking about the updates. So one of the first things that was done is we actually swapped out the clear tubing for the white Primo Chill tubing, which in my opinion it looks far better. Turn the light on, there we go. My opinion looks far better. And the other thing that we did, that me and the customer did decide on, because it makes the job a little bit easier on me, plus this is a build for display, so you want things to display. With that being said, and that's another reason why we went to the white tubing, because instead of doing totally hidden loops, which for the most part the loops are still going to be hidden until it's a part that has to be seen, because that's just how this is set up. So got this all wrapped up, got this all done. Got the return line that goes into the display plate here, and then what I'm gonna take and do is gonna have this line that comes out of here, go up into the radiators, which I don't know how I'm gonna do that yet, because I actually think I'm gonna change that up a little bit. I think I'm gonna redo this line and have this shoot out and come, or I think I'm gonna flip this radiator around and have this line come out and have it go into the inlet here instead of being over here, because yeah, it makes there's no way around it for this. I mean, this is just it can't be done. Even if you do hard line, it can't be done. So I'm more likely to take and flip this radiator around so these fittings are on this side, and then just take this tube and swing it back around here, and then have it come up and go into a fitting here, or up here towards the front, and then have the back fitting have a tube shoot towards the back, and then go into the front radiator, from the front radiator out to the reservoir return. That's more than likely how I'm going to take and do that, because as I said, I can't work this. This is impossible. There's no way to do it. Rather it's hard line, soft line, does not matter. It's not going to work out that way. But the other thing that was also done too is the pumps. I could not stand how the wiring was not sleeved. It did not come sleeved, so I did my own. I did the custom sleeving on it, white to blend everything in, and then I had told the customer that I don't like that these wires cannot be hidden. It's just because of how it's set up. And the customer had told me just zip tie them up, call it a day. Which, okay, no problem. I'm gonna run with that, but I'm still gonna make it look as clean as I possibly can. So what I'm gonna take and do is, I'm pretty sure they sell white zip ties. So I'm gonna buy some white zip ties, and then I'm gonna put a white zip tie on both of these cups going all the way around, and then I'm gonna take the wire and bend it down. Yes, I'm gonna twist it a little bit more to get that little wiring there inside. and I'm going to bend the wiring underneath and then zip tie it in place on both of them, and then I'm going to have the wiring shoot out of the side and down into the corner down there, so then I could take and get the pumps properly wired up into the rest of the system. And yes, these little black caps here, yes, they have RGB on them. They do light up. But that being said, the other thing I took and I did was tonight, I was just very eager to do it, and I wanted to get it out of the way. Well, not really want to get it out of the way, but I was just really eager to do it, and I couldn't really do it. I had to get it done like more or less now versus later, because it's a surprise that I have in store for the customer. I finally got it done, and I'm going to show that in a moment. But I had to get it done because if I got the rig all done, then I went to do the surprise, I'd have to rip everything apart because of what it is and how it's all wired in, more or less, or how it's laid in. So without further ado, why don't we take and get to that surprise? And please just bear with me, because this door panel still has the plastic film on it from the shipping. Never took it off. Will not take it off. I'm gonna leave that to the customer to take off. All the protective film that came with this thing from factory is still on it. I'm leaving that all to the customer to take off. So without further ado, why don't we take and get to the surprise? It's just by me cutting light. I'm pretty sure I just gave it away. But without further ado, voila, there we go. This is the surprise that I've got for the customer, which, yeah, he's obviously going to see the surprise when he sees the video. But yeah, complete lighting, which got the little remote here. The lighting does not go on with the rig. It is all manually controlled. I can change the colors. And just to give anybody a heads up, I'm going to be showing the features of the remote, well, as many as I can, because it's dark in the room now. So if you're sensitive to flashing lights, you might want to take and prepare yourself. So just give you a heads up, because I don't want to cause anybody any issues. But so yeah, you can change the colors. I could take and make it fade. I can control and make it go as quick as I want. I can make it go as slow as I want. And here comes the flash. Just give you guys a heads up. It's got the flashing ability. Can make that go as quick as I want. I can slow it down. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of the flash. Then I'm gonna go back to solid white. But yeah, so there's the top of it. It does light up the top. It does light up the front. And it does do a little bit of the bottom. You can't really see it too much on the bottom, but it does do a little bit on the bottom. I might take and, I don't know yet, I might take and run a strip on the bottom. I don't know yet. I don't know. But yeah, with that being said, I'll take and open up the case so you can actually see the inside of it. I'm gonna turn the light on really quick though. There we go. Alright, now you can see the inside of it. Now you can see why I said I couldn't have this rig finished and then take and install all this flashy goodness. Because believe it or not, to get that all ran and back, I had to actually pull all this out to do it. So yeah, it was one of those gigs where yeah, it was better to do it now versus later. But yeah, that's pretty much that. And all three of these distro plates, they do light up. They have RGB on them, so those are gonna light up white. The ram's more or less gonna light up white. These caps are gonna light up white. So yeah, you got the Lion Leaf fans here, which are more likely gonna light up white. It's a white and chrome build. That's pretty much what it is. About the only thing that I wish that was white in here, honestly, is the motherboard. But so yeah, that's really pretty much it. Just getting cracked on it. I mean, just to change the tubing over and then run the lighting and then do the cable sleeving. It may not seem like a lot of work, but when you're at this level of customization, which I'm telling you point blank, there's not 1 inch of this rig, whether it's outside or inside, there's not 1 inch that is not customized. Everything on this rig is customized. Even the distro plates are. The distro plates, those don't come chrome. I actually wrap those in chrome for the customer. That's all custom. Everything here is custom. Even the GPU is custom, more or less, meaning the color of the PCB, which is done by factory, but that 4090, that HOF 4090 is lapped and it has liquid metal on it, custom work. The CPU is delidded. No, it's not lapped because you cannot lap the 13th gen or 14th gen Intel. It is not lapped, so but it is delidded. It has liquid metal, so yeah, it's all custom. The radiators are black ice nemesis, which I painted white. It's custom. Everything is custom. The outside of the rig is got wrapped in chrome, which that does not come like that whatsoever. The front of the rig is wrapped in chrome. The side door is wrapped in chrome. Yeah, again, I cannot emphasize it enough. It's every part of this rig is custom. So yeah, so that's pretty much that. Really, I really don't. There's really not much more to say on the rig. The rig literally does the talking for itself. But yeah, so till just shy of 11 minutes in, till next time, we're going to be cracking down on this rig even more. I'm hoping and praying to God, and well, not really praying to God, but I'm really hoping that in the next week or 2, 3 at the most, I'm hoping, as long as things go in my favor, this rig will be up and running, and then me and the customer will be talking about getting it shipped back to him. So with that being said, hopefully everybody's having a good day, night, morning, evening, wherever you're at. Till next time, catch you later.